The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway. LeBron James with the rock. Play it in. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 260. Shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
McCollum to Anthony. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Danny Green to James.
I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lillard to Whiteside. Anthony Davis with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. LeBron into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Lillard to Anthony. 4-3. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Smith with it up top. Leads a bucket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lillard to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's going to the line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Lakers ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Yusuf Nurkic swats it.
Ed, that's like work for a guy with his ability.
Smith to James. For three, LeBron James. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. One quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Curling inside, C.J. McCollum. He's 2 for 2 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LeBron James matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Lillard for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
LBJ. Surveys the floor. LeBron sizing up Nurkic. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Hassan White.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Danny Green. Short jumper won't fall. James defended by Melo. To McCollum. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Trailblazers take over. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Dame rises. Shot by Lillard. No good. Anthony Davis picked up by Carmelo Anthony. Anthony Davis. 2 of 4 now.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Count the basket at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Smith to Danny Green. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and they've been showing off some. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers have kept it close after 1 half. And even though they're losing, you don't see a lack of confidence from their shooters. That could be the difference for them in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Points in
Plays from the first half.
number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. James to Kyle Kuzma. They'll get it down to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To James. Here comes the screen. LeBron James, guarded by Carmelo Anthony. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Lillard to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Old school equals high percentage.
Los Angeles, they have it to Davis. Great pass to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Nurkic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To James. Kuzma to James. A pass stolen by Portland. C.J. McCollum. Smothering D. Danny Green to James. To Davis. Down low. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lillard to Anthony. And abuses the rim with the big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
J.R. Smith at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. It's Portland ball. To Nurkic. Anthony. Carmelo Anthony pins it. McCollum into the front court. The deficit is 6. D has got it. Damian Lillard, 3 for 6 now. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. LeBron with it up top. Up 5. Danny Green to James. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Anthony to Lillard. Trying to cash in. Lillard shot, no good. Danny Green sizing up McCollum. James to Kyle Kuzma. The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
McCollum to Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Nurkic. Anthony to Lillard. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
This will be out of bounds off of Davis. McCollum. Lillard to Anthony. To Lillard. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. They're down big in this 4th quarter. And it's...
Participate in an upcoming event. You can register at our team website for more details.
To Nurkic. Anthony to McCollum. Has a chance. McCollum with a shot. No good. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The Lakers made it official with today's emotional win. They'll be the ones representing the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. They'll also be the ones celebrating in the locker room for a long time tonight. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.